This film is about the conversations most people avoid: disability and sexuality, featuring Abha Khetarpal, who decided silence wasn't an option. From developing comprehensive sexuality education courses to building self-advocacy tools and challenging everyday stigma, her journey is one of persistence, providing support and breaking myths. Abha boldly champions conversations around pleasure, consent, agency, and love.
Yeah, disability and sexuality are like a very hush-hush issue, especially in our society. Like a person with disability and even talking about sexuality, sex, or things like that is not at all, like it is not a welcoming thing. So the discourse is less. That's why nobody knows about the issues and nobody even cares about it. Even the dating thing, body image issues, even contraception, which is very important, and sexual like infections, STDs, and all. So, in our country, talking about this needs a lot of courage, I think. And being a married woman with disability, I think I have broken the ceiling at many places. And since I talk a lot about it, I have written a lot about it, and still I am doing. I have prepared a sexuality education, comprehensive sexuality education course on it, an online course on it. So I think this is a very important subject because most of the focus is on the education, employment, and other aspects of the life, but this aspects completely is missing. People are scared to talk, they are ashamed to talk, they feel awkward to talk on this subject. So I think I have made many people, even women, men, to talk about. At least they are now asking about. They are asking certain questions which they never used to ask. I have received many like messages or calls from girls with disabilities. Can we get married? Can we have a baby? So I think this is quite revolutionary, and things have changed. They are gradually changing thanks to social media, that we are now exposed to the world. We know what else is going on in the different countries, different societies. So things are changing, but at a very gradual pace, very slow. We need a lot of more awareness campaigns, awareness programs on this issue.
Could you tell us more about the comprehensive sexuality education course you designed?
Comprehensive sexuality education course, it was a complete course, and even for the it was in the form of TOTs, even training the trainers for special educators, which I did it 2016. And it was for an organization, Feminist Approach to Technology. And even after that I developed an online course for it. I assisted NAB. They had a project with the like Kalinga Institute in Odisha, Bhubaneswar. So they had life skills program, life skill education. Even for that, I helped in for the sexuality education of teenagers. Because we need to train them since they are teens. Adolescence is a period where a lot of changes happen, hormonal changes in the body. The individuals become conscious of their body, especially body image, and with the media showing all those things, they get curious. They should know what is wet dreams and what is ejaculation. They don't even know. So we developed certain lessons for the students there, and even for Enfold Trust, it is in Bangalore, Enfold Trust. So they prepared such kind of document for teaching the special educators. Yeah, B.Ed students and special educators. So I have done a lot of work in this area, and I think the results are remarkable. It has impacted many people, and whenever people are talking about it, they are talking about it in a very open way now. Uh, I have even included the healthcare professionals. 2 years back or 3 years back, I developed a manual on SRHR, Sexual and Reproductive Health and Right, with the support of Women's Fund Asia. It was a complete manual for women with disabilities and mostly beneficial for the healthcare professionals, because even healthcare professionals are unaware of certain things. How to do gynecological examination in women with different kinds of disabilities, those who have spasticity, though they have to be handled in a different way, those who have developmental disabilities, or for management of their menstruation. So even healthcare professionals, they found that very useful.
How would you describe your marriage?
I was married in 2015, and it was a love marriage. We met over social media, and yeah, we were friends at first, and then we thought that we can be together rest for rest of our lives. And he is a very understanding person. He understands every bit of my problems. He even helps me in my daily chores, like taking me to washroom or any other thing in my personal things, and he understands it very well. And we are very much, it is a like a kind of an inclusive alliance. He is a non-disabled person, and but we still have a great married life. We have a great intimate relationship, and no issues in that, and we both are satisfied with that. And he understands that I cannot use contraceptives because of my like blood circulation problems, and he never refused to use condoms. He never refused that. Otherwise, I find that men in India, they refuse to use condoms. They think that it is not, like, it doesn't give them proper satisfaction. So the complete onus of contraception lies on women. But we understand each other, and so there is no, like, I think we are greatly compatible emotionally, intellectually, even physically. And he is a great encourager. He encourages me a lot in my work. He supports a lot in my work. And we fight a lot also, like any other couple.
Have you ever thought about having children?
We never thought about it, and I think it was not the correct time, the point of time when I got married. And because of my physical issues, I have scoliosis, I have rod in my spine, and with my post polio syndrome, so with my deteriorating muscle strength and all, we never thought about it.
Do tell us about the toolkits you have developed.
So recently, I developed another toolkit for self advocacy of women with disabilities, because women with disabilities, I have found that they cannot advocate for themselves. What color do they like to wear? What food do they like to eat? Where do they want to go? If they have any physical issues, any like a disease, or any, if they are facing ill health, they can't even gather their guts to complain to their family members. At many places they are always suppressed, and their needs are always overlooked. Nobody takes care of them. So that toolkit is on their self advocacy. How can they advocate for themselves? If some, like, if violence is there, if, because sexual violence is very common, so if, how can they complain? How can they write letters, send mails to the concerned person, and how can they file FIRs or anything in their schools, in their colleges, workplaces, what kind of reasonable accommodation they can ask for. So that toolkit caters to that completely. And another manual that I developed was for women with leprosy. Leprosy is another marginalized area. Nobody cares for them. They are just sent outside the city to live. And there is a whole lot of stigma attached to leprosy, though it is perfectly curable, 100% curable. So that manual caters to their self care, because after getting cured, after getting treatment, the infection can again crop up if they don't take care of their self properly, like how to dress their wounds, because they are illiterate, they can't understand, and even the doctors don't tell them properly what to do after the treatment is over, how to do bandages, and or how to prevent themselves from fire, how to cook, what kind of shoes to wear, because it can also lead to disability after leprosy. The digits can fall and anything. And that I did, what I converted that it into Hindi also. because most of the people, they understand Hindi. So that can be beneficial for the non-profit organizations even at the grassroots. So these are the major things that I recently completed. But rest, I have written total 12, 13 books. Two of them are anthologies of my articles.